So Jim, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing perfectly fine. So as I'm from Dubai, I'd like to first of all thank you for your service in saving Dubai in Geostorm.
Yeah, Dubai gets quite badly hit in the film, if I remember.
It does. I mean, it gets a pretty good cameo, but I kind of think that being destroyed in a Dean Devlin film like this is, in a way, it's the ultimate compliment, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I was quite disappointed to see that London doesn't get touched in the movie. I don't know what that says about London.
Yeah, we're so used to, the White House or
Yeah,
Big
exactly.
Ben. It's about time we had the Burj Khalifa be brought into one of these things. I mean, when you're acting in a film of this scope, when you're not going to be able to see the effects that are being here, is that difficult from you as an actor?
Yeah, I mean, for me, actually, in the film, a lot of my stuff was really sort of on the ground without that many kind of special effects, really. It was kind of, I was shooting scenes in the White House, I was shooting scenes on the streets and at home, and I was actually more surprised when I shot a film like this, which, I'd never been in a film on this kind of a scale before, so I was more surprised that they actually build a lot of the sets, for the actors to kind of exist in. So I had a couple of sequences that were really kind of green screen special effects days. And yeah, they're very sort of fragmented while you're filming it. And it makes it really exciting to watch it as a film, having been a part of the process, to actually sit and watch the movie and see the sort of giant world that they kind of create around you is, it's hugely exciting, actually.
You're having to do these dramatic scenes in this, sibling rivalry you have with Gerard Butler's character, your older brother. And you're doing a lot of that over futuristic, Skype-esque scenes. I mean, was it difficult to work opposite each other that way? Were you in the same room? Or?
I guess in the story there's quite a lot of intimate sort of relationships going on between the two characters, and Gerard's character's up in space and my character's sort of down on the ground. So we really only sort of connect with each other through a sort of telecom sort of visual system. And I guess it was, Gerard was in the room, which was a blessing when we actually shot the scenes. We would be there for each other as eye lines. I was often sort of up a ladder because Gerard's eye line had to be sort of higher than the camera. So it made it complicated in that respect, that you weren't kind of face to face with each other, talking so intimately and personally with each other.
But you were intimately in person with your friend Ed Harris in many of your scenes. Was it difficult to punch your friend in the face?
Yeah, I felt Ed Harris deserved getting punched by the end of the film. But yeah, it was actually really nice to work with an actor that I'd worked with before. That's one of the few experiences that I've had of working with an actor that I actually know very well and who is a friend. So it was interesting because it was such a different environment to the other film that we'd worked on, where we were sort of half dying, bearded in a desert somewhere. And this time around we were sort of clean shaven, wearing smart suits in the White House. So it was kind of fun to sort of be in a completely different environment with an actor that you'd worked with before.
But was that actually you that had to punch him in the face? Did you guys have to practice that together, or did you leave that off to a stunt double?
No, we actually did that. It was a night shoot, and it was one of those really long nights, and it was kind of at the end of the night before the sun comes up. And it was. I think I was ready to sort of punch anyone in the face at that point. So yeah. Yeah, but no, we really did it. Ed's a very physical guy, he sold that punch pretty well, I thought.